Hey y'all, Bay here bringing you Captain Tsubasa Dream Team, and today I would like to talk about the new Dream Fest that's coming from tomorrow. Whoa, it's Tachibana Twin. Yeah, of course, because it was in the shop where we collect the medals that's going on right now. So yeah, obviously I guess they just followed that. That was the hint that they were giving us, I guess. But it's not always the case, right? Because in the past, they included many types of characters, and then the upcoming fest at that time were not always those characters. So, you know, it was hard to guess from just that. But it's the twin. So I guess it's going to be tougher than usual because there's two of them. And to make it perfect, you want both, right? Of course, you can make a set together with the past one. You know, if you only get Masao, you can just use the past Kazuo to make it a pair. But most likely, because they are Tachibana twin, we will have to put them both in the team, in your team. Yeah. Of course, in the past, there was Tachibanas where they didn't need each other, like 2018 national team Masao, who had the header. Yeah, that was a solo shot. So that could be the case, but still, you know, even if they had those skills, you'll still want to put the other twin together because then you will be able to utilize the existing skills like Skylab Hurricane or like I don't know what. Yeah, there's so many skills that probably many of you have already raised, especially the A ones. And yeah, to fully utilize these characters, you'll be needing one or the other. So that's the tough part about these characters. And yeah, and one more thing I noticed is, so this time Masao will come out as agility and Kazuo will come out as skill, right? Kazuo skill, Masao agility. Yeah, so that means let's look at the past Masao and Kazuo. Well, why couldn't I guess? Because those characters were like the only main Japanese characters that never had transfer limited WY uniform characters. So yeah, it was sort of maybe obvious. But the thing is, right, ever since 2019, counting back from January, they're bringing too many Japanese fest characters. January it was Wakabayashi, February it was Wakashimazu, March it was Ishizaki, and then April finally Espada's game, and then again May it's Tachibana Twin. So out of 5 months, 4 Japanese characters came as fest, and even Dream Collection in 2019 like Takeshi or like Ishizaki, Nita, they were all Japanese. So too many Japanese recently. So I think many of you who are using like European team or South American team are like struggling or starting to get frustrated because even if you're ready to pull, you have no one to pull, right? So I assume, right, the upcoming second year and they might concentrate more on non-Japanese characters. That's what I'm feeling, how I'm feeling. Yeah, so I'm pretty sure they will not do 0 Japanese characters. They'll probably bring some characters that's Japanese, but I think they are thinking of concentrating on non-Japanese characters because, or else it doesn't make sense. You know, if they kept going with Japanese even throughout the second year, and I think many European players will even like at worst case scenario, they might even quit because it's so unfair. So I don't think that will happen. So yeah, for those who's going with those non-Japanese character teams, I think it's okay for you guys to look forward to the second year and because that is my guess. Well, sorry, if I'm guessing, I get everything wrong, so it might be my fault if they don't do it that way, but yeah, anyways, I hope that will happen because so that everything will be fair. Yeah, so bringing the topic back, so Masao will come as agility, Kazuo will come as skill, right? And that means, and these characters you should basically use together, right? And today, I think the strongest way to build your team is create one color, one nationality team, because that way you can get like 45% team skill. Plus, on top of that, if you have the same nationality and color, you could buff these characters with hidden abilities like Roberto or like I don't know, Oiran, for example, or like Misugi, WI Misugi, or WI Akai, or even Captain Tsubasa, yeah, characters like that. So I think that's the way to create strongest teams, right, today. Of course, recently they brought like WI3019, which I'm using on the global account, which I think is really strong. I like this team a lot because compared to one color team, you can basically like decide which forward to go with after looking at your opponent, you know, like if your opponent is like skill and I'm going with WI, I'm using as a forward 2018 Aoi, Hyuga and Roberto, right? So I can decide, like if it's skill, I can go with Aoi. If it's toughness, I can go with Hyuga. I could think that way, you know, and I can put in that, for that team skill, I can put anybody for forward. I can even put other non-Japanese characters. So if I want to prepare for Wakashimazu, I can put like Santana, for example. Of course, Fest Santana, you want everyone green to make it powerful, but you know, for this team skill you can, but you can choose who to use. Even from second half, you could put Santana and stuff like that. You can do variety of things. And that's what I like about that team skill. But today I think the way to create strong, really powerful, strong team, the easiest way is to create, it's not easy, sorry, I chose wrong word, but create one color, one nationality team. And I personally think today, at the moment, as of today, I think the strongest team is Red European, maybe. Yeah, the reason I say that is because JY Mueller, compared to other Fest goalkeepers, it's not as strong, but thanks to all the buff characters there are for European, of course you have to put like Dream Collection cards, so it's not pure red. Okay, when I say red, it's red base team, okay, today, because there's so many hidden ability characters that's useful, you know. So if you put all these like Dream Collection cards, Robson, maybe Gentile even, you can buff this Mueller pretty much, and then you already have 45% team skill. Plus, if you think about the opponent who's strong, that's not red. It's really like, for example, Wakabayashi, for example, right? He can get a 15% boost against non-Japanese, but then, so your red European is non-Japanese, so he gets the buff, but you're red, so you're good against green. And even if you're going up against blue Wakashimazu, you're red, so you have disadvantage, but Wakashimazu won't get his passive. So I think if you think about the opponent, right, it's really strong. Or maybe blue Japanese, agility Japanese is also really strong. Yeah, maybe skill Japanese might come to that level because there's now TA Hyuga, time attack Hyuga, and there's this new Fest Masao no Kazuo coming. And I'm sure it's gonna be stronger. But the problem with these characters is, they might not come as forward, right? Well, of course, you know, if they come as OMF or AM or DM, it's okay. They should be strong still. But if you think about scoring a goal, I think many would want them to come as forward because there's not many skilled Japanese forward that's good. Yeah. And okay, sorry. What was I saying? Well, sorry, maybe I said Red European is strong. I think they are strong, but also like there are many strong teams. It's like they're at the same level, but if you think about like the opponent environment and everything, maybe slightly Red European I think is really strong. But because they're bringing so many Japanese characters today, things might change. Well, I don't know. This is only my personal opinion. I would like to hear your opinion actually to find out who everyone thinks is the strongest team at the moment. Yeah, thinking about all the environment that is. Yeah. Okay. Anyways, so Masao is coming as skill, and Kazuo is coming as Masao is coming as agility, and Kazuo is coming as skill. So the thing about these characters is you would want to use them together, right? Both of them in one team. And like I said, one color, one nationality team is, I think, as of today, the way to create strong team. And if you think about that, right? You can't use these Dreamfest 2 characters together unless you're using like WY team. But if you think about one color, one nationality team, maybe you might want to use the old one or the other and then the new one to make it, to link the type. So if you think about that, right, Masao is coming as the first agility character, if you exclude this box one, because I don't think this is strong. It's gonna be really important, especially for those who are using or who has this 2018 Kazuo, because he's also agility, and this guy is super OP, as you all know, right? This guy is penalty area master, so unless you're in a penalty, it's hard for him to dodge opponent defender. But once you're in the penalty, this guy is super strong. Even A80 Skylab Hurricane can beat red type goalkeepers sometime, right? S9090 sometime. Yeah, so that's how strong this guy is, thanks to very good high ball and low ball. So I think personally, if you think about one color team, Masao and this Kazuo combination is slightly better than the new Fest Kazuo and past Masao, because past Masao 2018 is really strong too, but this guy is toughness, it's red. And if you wanna match the color, it's gonna be this guy. And this guy is also really strong. Don't get me wrong, this guy is super strong, but this guy is stronger, because look at his shot, it's 7,900, whereas this guy is 6,900. Yeah, so the difference is big, but the passive is the same 15%. But good thing about him is he doesn't have to be in the penalty area, so he's more easy to use. Yeah, but if you think about this combination, I think slightly agility side is better. Yeah, that's what I think. So anyways, both of them are good, and you still don't know what position they'll come with. For, I don't know. Anyways, they can come. You never know. They might not come as forward, because if you think about the past WY Kazuo or Masao, they were Masao was forward AM double position, and Kazuo was DM AM double position. So you don't know which position they'll come with. So yeah, we'll only find out tomorrow, but that is how I think of the character. Sorry, I went off the topic a lot this time, but the reason why I went off was because I wanted to then say which is better, Masao or Kazuo, if you're thinking about the current environment. Yeah, both are good, I'm sure. I don't know which position they'll come with. They might be different, like Masao might be forward, but Kazuo might be defender. I don't know, but yeah. Of course, if you're going with WI39, nothing matters. You should get both. The best solution is to get both, but that's gonna be tough. So I wouldn't recommend you for many people to go too far, because you know that second year An is still coming up, and these Masao and Kazuo, they're fest and they're gonna be probably strong, but you can get them anytime whenever the fest is here. Of course, if they're not selected, it's gonna be hard, but unlike the second year and new characters that is to come, who I think could be limited time thing, you might want to save your DBs, because if you miss that chance, you might not be able to get them forever. So that could be the case, like the legend characters. Yeah. So be careful, think carefully. Yeah, that's my advice to you guys. Thanks for watching, and bye.